Hi, this is Theodore Shaw, and coming at you from Oregon. No different than any of the past months. This month we've been in modeling fundamentals, which has been an interesting class. Something that I look forward to. I mean, it was a lot of hands-on, but it was definitely a challenge. In the class, we got to do several different projects. We started off by just practicing using good skills um, in Maya to practice setting up UVs, and then another one we made a lamp model. So I'm gonna just show a few things. So I'm gonna cut my video here, and so if I go to this was the first week we made this lamp model, and it was pretty cool because we got to use um, different be able to like use different basic modeling tools from mesh and edit mesh, the mesh tools, all these different to be able to create these different polygons to make this look like an actual lamp that we had reference from. And so that was a pretty neat project. It was cool to get to see how we make different curved objects, and so yeah, it turned out to be a really good project. So then one of the other projects we did in the next week was then we built our own. The lamp was with the assistance of Jeremy giving us a walkthrough. Well, then this model here, this was one of the advanced models that I ended up choosing. I don't know. Oh yeah, so we had to choose from any of these models, and I ended up choosing this. This is one of them. We had to choose two model, and it didn't turn out perfect. I did end up with some extra things. It was certainly challenging for myself, but the main goal of it was that we created the shape like we saw, but then also that when you hit number 3, which is a smooth tool that lets you see how it'll come out, and how it'll be passed along in renders, and what the object will actually look like, that it still looks like a smooth object with good lines. And so as you can see, it was not perfect, far from it, but I felt pretty good about just being able to get through it. Yeah, it was a good project. So then later on, we again used the UVs, the skills that we had. We had a soda bottle that we created, and then using these UVs, we went to Painter and made a final render. And so what I did is made this render with the Mega Powers, which if you've watched wrestling in the old days was Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Anyway, it was kind of a fun project. Definitely a good learning experience for that one. We made the bottle cap like it would be in real life, and the bottle accurate. And this was following along with instructions from Jeremy, and so it was just a really good in-depth being able to get practice with that. And then for the final project, we got to pick something to model, and so I picked a Super Nintendo, and this is the render after creating the object. Just like using the advanced objects, we use this, and so it was really neat. And then we used it in Unity, and we were able to paint with different colors. Mine's a little wacky, but it was kind of fun to just use those different tools in Unity and get to see how they work, putting different services on the object. And then also, this was in Nuke, reusing those skills that we've been practicing and using them in Nuke to be able to get a refresher and get to do that. So all in all, this class was it was just really good. It was challenging, no doubt, but Jeremy was a good instructor and helped me out a lot. I enjoyed getting to do it. I certainly feel like I've learned a lot, but I feel like my knowledge is very minuscule. But it's been incredibly enjoyable, and I hope that these skills stay with me, and moving forward that it will only be a benefit. And I'm sure it will. It's been a great class. Certainly, it's covered the fundamentals. For a guy that didn't know anything about it, it's certainly been kind of advanced, but it's been really good. So I've enjoyed this class, and that's how it's went.